Rob Martier in the WGN newsroom, ready to join the conversation live whenever a story changes on Chicago's very own 720 WGN.
Hold your head high, take a breath and start anew. Let in some air, shake your hair down, just relax, enjoy the view. Hey. Once upon a time wasn't so far, far away. Search for someone who can make you feel like a princess. Go dust off those old glass shoes, baby, start walking.
This is the Rokan Show with me, Anna DeVlantis. You're listening to Jeremy Gentry, a rising star. He's still a Columbia College student, and yet he has accomplished so much, has a great story. We're happy to have you here, Jeremy, on this Friday. Thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me. I'm really excited.
And so you've already, so right now we should mention you're a year in residence, it's called, the musician in residence, exhibit on Superior. Tell us what that means. That was the first time it was ever awarded, and it was awarded to you.
Yeah, so it's a new thing that Exhibit on Superior is doing, and it's a way kind of to stand out against all the competition of other buildings trying to fill up their spots. Every building has a laundry room, every building has a pool and a gym.
Right.
But Exhibit on Superior has a musician in residence that I'll play for them. The deal is the contest winner got free rent for a year.
Woo.
In this brand new, amazing, beautiful building in exchange for 8 to 10 hours of playing a week, which is like playing by the pool, playing for the residents. A big thing for me, teaching the residents how to play instruments like piano and guitar, and just jamming out and enjoying music together. That's the biggest thing.
What an arrangement. How about that?
That's awesome. And Jeremy, you're doing a lot of the recording and you're at your spot at this residence, right? I mean, you're doing a lot of it with some of the equipment you have on your own.
Yeah, that's the plan. I mean, to not have to pay rent for a year is pretty insane. So I plan on as much time as I can recording and producing and writing everything that I can with everyone that I can.
And not having to pay rent in a gorgeous building with a pool and a workout room and all the rest of that.
And a bunch of fans, I mean, like, yeah, exactly. That's like a dream.
They're not going to want you to leave. They're going to pay your rent in order to keep you there, probably.
Otherwise, you own the building.
It's like, gosh, we can't be without Jeremy.
Music. Just give me the building.
And what a great concept, too. I really honestly haven't heard of this before in the Chicago area.
Yeah.
I would think that many different apartments would, or buildings that could afford this would want to do something like this, support the arts, but also have great music. And someone like you in the building.
When I heard the deal, I just couldn't believe that it was, true. I didn't believe it was too good to be true. I didn't believe it.
And you got this when you were trying out for The Voice as well.
Yeah, as soon as I had just gotten back from The Voice, and I heard about this contest, and I had to put together a video really quick and send it in. And I thought, why not do my blind audition song? And I did a cool arrangement of Style by Taylor Swift. And everybody seemed to like it, and it got me to the Final Four, and then the rest was history from there.
Awesome.
That is so cool. And so you're a Schaumburg native, Columbia College student, self-taught on several instruments. Is that correct?
I took piano since I was a little kid with Miss Leslie. Shout out to Miss Leslie.
Miss Leslie.
But guitar, bass, and drums, like ukulele, harmonica, weird stuff like that, all self-taught.
That is so incredible. And so you write a lot of your music, but there's a connection to Taylor Swift and a song you covered of hers, isn't there, that brought you a lot of attention?
Yeah, so that was the song that I auditioned for on The Voice. I got my blind audition, and I unfortunately didn't get on a team, but what a great experience to live out in LA for a month, be put up in a hotel, meet and work with so many great and talented people. And then something that I love to do with music is take like a super popular pop tune and kind of flip it on its head. So that's what I did with that. I worked with the band and made a crazy arrangement of Style. And then for the Final Four performance, I did a crazy version of Into You by Ariana Grande, which I'll play for you guys today.
Oh, I can't wait to hear it. Your name sounds country to me, Jeremy C. Gentry. Maybe this is Montgomery Gentry.
Montgomery Gentry,
right?
Yeah, that's a country singer.
It is, so it just sort of comes. But
Bobby Gentry.
Bobby Gentry is the one I was thinking of. But he can span, with a name like that, you can kind of span a lot of. With respect to like The Voice, I mean, being out there and getting connections and stuff built. You make friends with people that are on the show. I mean, what has that done for your career and certainly your confidence with? Coming back here and having all that in your experience,
I mean, it's meant the world to me.
Yeah.
I definitely came back with a new set of tools to apply to my career and my life, and the friends that I've made I just had a buddy of mine, Josie Bernadette Hansen, just came in this week, and we recorded and wrote a bunch of music for an upcoming album that she's going to do. And I really met some lifelong friends throughout this.
And
thing.
that probably matters in the music business, the collaborations that you have, the network that you've created and that kind of thing.
You can't do it alone.
I can't imagine.
Yeah.
So you write your own music. Do you love doing that? And like, what inspires you to write the music that you have written so far?
I love telling stories, and I admire the songwriters like Billy Joel, Elton John. Gavin DeGraw is a huge influence of mine. There's the people that are telling these really great stories that seem so long but are only like 3 minutes and 30 seconds. That amazes me.
And that's like the great thing about Chicago too is, I've been here almost 20 years, not to like date myself, but I'm getting up there. And
well, you remember Hanson.
I've seen a lot of concerts. Yeah, I do remember Mbop, like it was yesterday. And it's like you also get to see a lot of great music, like yourself, and you get to go out and see other artists and collaborate with so many great artists here because there's so much talent here. There's so many venues. Like artists want to come through here winter, spring, summer, fall. I mean, you always have concerts and stuff to go to, and we're going to be going to yours, man. Well,
hopefully. I also feel like Chicago appreciates artists, and I think it comes to the stage, the musicians. I think for some reason we really
Home of the blues.
Appreciate, our musicians. Do you find
deep roots.
You've been in LA, you've been other places. Do you find that the audience is here?
Yeah, the weather in LA, don't get me wrong, it's amazing.
Oh, it sucks. You mean this?
Compared to 2 days ago
we
when we had that
this.
monsoon here in Chicago.
No, this is great.
Yeah, what's wrong with the 30s in May? I mean, it hardens you.
The vibe in this city, the atmosphere, the people, it's different. And
it warms the soul.
Exactly.
It really does.
It really does.
There's no question. Well, we'd love to hear a song. Will you play one for us here?
Let's do, this is an arrangement I did of Into You by Ariana Grande.
Awesome.
Sweet.
I'm so into you, I can barely breathe. And all I wanna do is to fall in deep. But close ain't close enough till we cross that line, baby. So name a game to play, and I'll roll the dice. Oh baby, look what you started. The temperature's rising in here. Is this gonna happen? Been waiting for you to make a move. Hey, before I make a move. So baby, come light me up, and maybe I'll let you want it. A little bit dangerous, but baby, that's how I want it. A little less conversation and a little more touch my body. Cause I'm so into you, into you, into you. Got everyone watching us, but baby, let's keep it secret. A little bit scandalous, but baby, don't let them see it. A little less conversation and a little more touch my body. Cause I'm so into you, into you, into you. I'm so into you, baby, so into you. Whoa, no, girl, this could take some time, baby. Made too many mistakes, gotta make things right. Oh baby, look what you started. The temperature's rising in here. Is this gonna happen? Been waiting for you to make a move. Hey, before I make a move. So baby, come light me up, and maybe I'll let you want it. A little bit dangerous, but baby, that's how I want it. A little less conversation and a little more touch my body. Cause I'm so into you, into you, into you. Got everyone watching us, but baby, let's keep it secret. A little bit scandalous, but baby, don't let them see it. A little less conversation and a little more touch my body. Cause I'm so into you, into you, into you. I'm so into you, baby, so into you. Whoa, no, yeah. Well, I'm so into you.
Awesome. Jeremy Gentry, you've been listening to. He's the exhibit on Superior, musician in residence. Jeremy, how do people reach you? How do they get your music? How do they buy it? Give us that part of it.
Yeah, so I'm on all the social media, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, Facebook, all at JeremyCGentry. JeremyCGentry is my username.
Gentry.
Yeah.
Schaumburg native and soon to be a big star. Will you stick around for just a minute here?
Yeah,
We'd love to hear a little more from you. This is The Rokon Show with me, Anna Devlantis. We'll be back with a little more here from Jeremy Gentry. But first, we'll go over to traffic and Violetta Podromatic.
The traffic's unfortunately not as smooth as that song. Inbound Kennedy, still an hour from O'Hare to downtown, 45 minutes on the flip. Inbound side of the Edens, about 40 minutes. Lake Cook Road to the junction, doing...
Yeah, people are loving it. They absolutely love it.
Yeah, I can hear.
Normally this time of day they're in such a rush to get home and get out of here. Instead of stopping, they're like,
Yeah, no kidding. I'm not stopping for anything.
right, they do have that look like, I'm city folk and I'm getting out of here.
Yeah, or leaving the bazaar.
Where you did that? So when you first, just I think the original is one more song.
Minimal conversation. Yeah, no, I totally wrecked Jeremy's career.
I was expecting the interpretive dance to come out.
I know, dude. It's like
The violin. I thought it was something.
the violin. We thought the recorder, maybe. Get some bum coffee on the street. Yeah, it's gonna be good. Man of the people.
So where else does this replay at all?
It's a good question. I think
Do they keep
they put together a podcast, online.
Okay.
Jeff would be the person to ask you that.
Yeah,
I'll ask
Jeff, yeah, that would be good. You play anywhere in town? So you play at the
Howl the Moon right now.
Okay. Oh, really?
Yeah. I am like one of the weird musicians.
We didn't mention that, did we?
No, we didn't.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Howl the Moon, huh?
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm training. It's like a 6-month training period, but it's long because it's so much music. And the thing Howl Moon does that's cool is it's not just doing pianos. They have a full band behind it, so you have to learn every song on every instrument, and the set list changes around. So it's like it's really good to keep me on my toes, but it's crazy.
Damn, dude.
Can you give us another second interlude of some sort to play back in again, and then we'll get that out and do a little more talking. We'll get that in, plug a little bit again, and then play us out. Probably another song. So.
Cool.
But still play us in too, right?
Yeah, I haven't played it yet.
And then what time do we have until?
So should we shoot back from get a minute and 20? So we'll be 51:30. So keep them till 55. Get to the song by like 54, 53 really. We'll do one more song, 53. So you'll have about 2 minutes here to talk a little and then get into the song. So another plug, get your stuff in, and then another minute. It's fungible. If we have to fade out from the song or to break, that's fine too. So if you can hit them by hit the next song by 53, 54.
It's a lot of pressure for you guys. Like constantly thinking about how much time.
Everything's timing.
It's like you have to be on.
That's why she's in control. And that's why I'm just here.
It's nuts.
I'm
That
just here.
takes a major like patience and skill.
30 seconds here. We'll be back.
Everything's timing and
The
buttons.
same concept. Color
Can I
buttons.
put him up now, or is it gonna?
Yeah, put it up. That's fine. All right, stand by.
You're listening to the sounds of Jeremy Gentry. He's in studio here with us. He is the exhibit on Superior musician in residence. auditioned for The Voice. He's a rising star, Columbia College student, and part of your deal for the musician in residence, you get to live in a swanky apartment in River North, right? How are your other college friends feeling about that?
They're a little jealous. I'm not gonna lie. It's like, I'm not gonna lie.
Do they come over to hang at your house?
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, basically coming over every night, like, hey, dude, can we crash?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Canceling the gym memberships. Like, you're not paying for the place. I can come, hang out at the gym. I'm like, I don't know about that.
It's a pretty sweet place to live at any time point in your life, but certainly when you're in college. So part of the deal is that you give back a certain amount of hours to play your music and let people enjoy it. But you also teach, right?
Yeah. So it's going to be like 8 to 10 hours a week of playing by the pool, playing for any residents that just want music played at maybe a gathering or, one of the residents that are renting out a specific, venue in one of the gathering areas. And then teaching, residents how to play the guitar, how to play the piano, how to play their favorite song. Because as soon as you learn one, then you're set. The spark ignites, and then you're ready to just get going.
Especially if it's music you relate to. I think that's true. Because so often when your kids learn or you're forced to play certain types of music or whatever, and they don't connect to it, so that it doesn't become a passion or something like that.
You got to play what you love.
How did this become a passion for you?
I think it goes back back to my mom taking me to those mommy and son, throw a ribbon around to, Puff the Magic Dragon music classes. It started off there.
It was buried in there.
Exactly.
It started early.
Yeah. My parents always were playing music around the house constantly at the loudest decibel possible and all genres. So I was growing up, I was really open to all music. And I think that's really been, I can't thank them enough for that, because as a musician, it opened my eyes, not even knowing, to this whole world that now I'm pulling from and influencing in my music. So it's really great.
And then how would you describe your music or your genre? Is there a way to describe it? I know a lot of musicians don't want to sort of put themselves in a box. Is it?
That's such a tough one. As a writer, I would say I don't have one. I want to write every genre imaginable. I would say as a performer, I'm in that, that pop soul kind of area. I don't know. It's a tough question.
You really have a unique sound, and I think that's great for someone in your business who's on the rise like that to really break out and just it's such a great.
And to have the
sound.
expertise on so many instruments too, I think gives you a huge advantage, because as genres change, as tastes change, you can kind of gravitate with the ways you're feeling. And then you also play some places in town too, right?
Yeah, I play at Howl at the Moon. I just started there. I'm training, and man, is that the best place for a musician to work.
People truly appreciate music.
Howl at the Moon's so cool.
It's a party every night, and there's tons of bachelorette parties in there every time. People are in there. People go to Howl at the Moon to have fun, and I really think people let loose. And then as musicians playing, it's all request based, so the set list changes every night, and we play what they want to hear. So that just sets the whole vibe up for a great night.
So you have to play everything, basically.
Yeah, try to.
You get a lot of Sweet Caroline. People ask for that
all the time. Don't Stop Believing every night. Yeah.
You're a good sport, and you're an amazing artist and musician. So thank you for sharing your talents with us. Will you play us here to the break?
Yeah, this is an original called Something Starting.
I'll write the first verse if you sing the second verse, and I'll write a bridge or two if it gets you in the mood. Tell me a story, girl, and I'll write it down for the whole wide world. Hey, well, something started with me and you. Sing me a melody so sweet and naturally. Show me your signature and I'll rock with you in time. Tell me a story, girl, and I'll write it down for the whole wide world. Hey, well, something started with me and you. Slow down the tempo, baby. My metronome is breaking. It keeps on telling me no. Why? This seat's turning pages, and all that's left is to write what we know. There's something started. Can you feel that beat? Rhythm to your feet. Hey, something is starting. Can you feel that heat? Feel to your cheek. Whoa, something is starting. Can you feel that beat? Rhythm to your feet. Hey, something is starting. Can you feel that beat? Rhythm to your your feet. Well, I'll write a first verse if you sing the second verse, and I'll write a bridge or two if it gets you in the mood.
Do you like to eat? Of course you do. Listen up, because this week we dedicate the entire hour to all things Chicago food. We'll even explore what it takes to get your brand new locally brewed beer into your neighborhood bar.
Mike Steven is outside the loop tomorrow morning at 6
on Chicago's very own 720 WGN.
All week at Meijer, find hot deals and savings across the store. Save on Fiesta favorites for fajita night. Certified Angus beef top sirloin steaks are $5.99 per pound. Select Meijer cheese is $1.78, and sweet Vidalia onions are 44 cents per pound. Tide laundry detergent is just $3.99 when you stack our sale price with our M-Perks digital coupons. And it's time to start planting. 8-pack flower annuals are just $2.99. Exclusions apply. See all the deals at your Chicagoland Meijer and our full ad at Meijer.com.
The sun can make your outdoor deck and patio space so hot and uncomfortable you can't use it. But now there's the Sunsetter retractable awning. It provides protection from the sun's harmful rays and can keep your patio about 20 degrees cooler. Call 800-327-7779 now, and you can get your Sunsetter for as little as $5.99 with your special $200 discount certificate. Call 800-327-7779.